Today is day 14 of trying to get famous, and we're going to pick up from where we left off yesterday. So for starters, once you start doing research into acting and looking up different places on how to get started or how you can get signed on or audition for things, your cookies are now going to be in the internet, and the internet is now going to send you all sorts of ads from people. And the most of them are going to be ads, and then there's going to be a lot that are going to be asking you just straight up, do you want to apply for this role? You fill out all your information, and you'll either get a text back right away, or in my case, there was a couple times where I got a phone call like a day or two later. And I even remember asking the last one that I got, I said, just because I'm curious, because I'm interested, but I'm curious, how did you get my number? And then they say, well, you must have put it in on something online, because we pull from a database that gets collected. So anytime you do any of that, your information's 100% getting collected and sent to these types of agencies that are not really agencies. So you have to be careful. My next tip on this situation is anytime you get a phone call, a text, or you reach out to someone, always go home and do your research. Before you show up, before you put any money down, always just simply ask them, what is the name of this? What is the name of the studio? You write it down, because they will say it fast. And another thing I noticed is when they tell you a name, you'll write that down and you'll look them up and you go, oh, they're legit. And then when they give you the second call and they say, okay, we're legit, so you're going to start booking. This is the place. And you're going to look it up and the name's going to be a completely different name. It's very sketchy. When you look at those names, that's when you go under the Google reviews. Always go to the 1-star reviews. Normally I wouldn't say that on most places, but on these I would, because a lot of, again, especially the last one I did, they were actively deleting all of the 1-star reviews somehow. And there was a guy on there and he said, this is my 3rd time putting this up. Every 6 months you guys somehow delete my review. I had an awful experience. These people are a complete scam. Do not do it. And I just thought that was very interesting. And there were only 7 bad reviews. All the rest were all 5s, and they were always, oh, we did great. They were very kind and sweet. So 100%, no matter what you're doing, and this should be in general in life, but always do your research. Always look them up. Look them up for their website. Look them up on Google. Look them up on some other way. Find out. Do your own research if they're legitimate. And if people are telling you that it's a scam, if people are telling you they're not legitimate, be on the side of caution with that.